Hey everybody, and welcome to Save Point Overcast. This is SP Crash, and we also have
Yume.
Just Yume today. No, so wow.
Well,
okay.
they've grown accustomed now.
Okay.
I don't have to say
I guess I can just go by Crash now at that point. Cool. You already understand that SP stands for Save Point if you didn't know. Little known facts. But we are actually here to talk about this past weekend, which was
some major reveals.
Major reveals on the Sony side because it was the PlayStation Experience 2016.
Whoop whoop.
So, a lot of stuff came out just this past weekend. A lot of games got revealed. We could go over every last one of them, but it was actually a lot of stuff that went down. So we just kind of picked a couple of the major ones that we really wanted to go ahead and go over a little bit. And we kind of got a stacked deck here, but I'll start off a little specific things. So we're gonna jump straight into Street Fighter V since the game is already out.
Chop straight into Street Fighter V.
No. It's good reasoning. Mm-hmm. It's the only game out of all of the ones that we're gonna talk about that's actually already out, and it's a lot easier to talk about. So this is why I picked this one to start out with. They revealed Akuma, which a lot of people already knew, and then Yoshinori Ono was basically acting like, "Oh, we never said Akuma was coming out," but of course,
what are you talking about?
Right? What are you talking about? Obviously, we knew, but we actually got the reveal trailer and we saw some gameplay. He's actually looking pretty solid. I can't wait to see what some of the pros like Tokido. I can't even really think of any other major Akuma players that I can really think of. That
I wouldn't know, man. All I know,
Tokido is the first one that always in mind.
Is that
so
we have Akuma the Brave now.
Akuma the Brave.
Damn lion's mane. He's bro.
Akuma is definitely looking lion-like now.
Akuma out here looking like Street Fighter Scar.
Street Fighter Scar. Mukuma. So, yeah, his look definitely fits his face now, honestly, to my opinion. Because let's be honest, Akuma's a ugly ass character.
Very ugly.
Like, if you ever saw someone that looks like Akuma in real life, you'd probably flinch. Just throwing it out there. But with this, now he looks like a lion, an actual beast. It actually fits him very well. I was a little shocked because I started watching the gameplay trailer and I had to make sure that the lion look was his actual look for Street Fighter V, and his original look is just his classic skin that most characters end up having. So that's cool. With that, they also revealed that there will be 5 more characters for the Season Pass 2 that will come out over the course of next year, 2017, which is about to be a very, very interesting year for games.
Did you get wind of the characters or
no? They said 5 all new characters. Now, does that mean that they've never been in other games? Probably not. I don't see them coming out with 5 totally brand new characters to the series. It'll probably be 1 or 2 brand new to the series characters out of the 5.
I'm just saying, I would love to see Makoto.
Actually, I would actually like to see Sakura. Because I'm sorry.
I wouldn't mind Sakura, but I love Makoto.
I know, but I don't.
Big feet.
I don't see Makoto being one of the ones in this, especially because most of them look like men. They show little silhouettes of the characters that are really, really terrible, but it kind of gives you an idea of who it might be.
And you thought you saw Sakura?
I can't say.
You just wouldn't mind if they came out with Sakura.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they did, but a lot of people are like, oh, more Shotos and blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, even with that, Ken plays completely different from Ryu, as he's honestly been for a while, but of course people don't really notice it because it's like, oh, you have a fireball, you have an uppercut, oh, you're a Shoto, and you play the same as the other ones. Not necessarily. Yeah. But, and as you can see, Akuma plays pretty different from the others. He seems to be, oddly enough, juggle-oriented in weird setups because of the little rotating flip he has. Mm-hmm. So, there's that, and then they have what else? I was going somewhere with that, but I can't remember where I was going with that.
Who's he reminding you of?
Who, Akuma?
Yeah.
Nobody actually. That's what I was saying. Like, it's completely different fighting style that they came up with.
Did you see that his foot dive had a grab though too?
Yeah, I was actually getting into that. I was about to say they kind of like gave him a weird mixture between some of Oni's attacks, because in Street Fighter 4, the character Oni had a uppercut grab slam looking thing that he had. That was actually pretty cool. So it looked like they incorporated that in Akuma's EX Roly Flip, whatever that's called. It was Demon something. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I think that actually makes his character a little bit more interesting as far as the way he handles his moves. Akuma's always had really, really cool moves. Yeah. And obviously you see he has the Raging Demon back, but his super is also the ground slam super that he had. Forget what the actual name of it is, but it's the one where all the energy comes up, and so it's not like a fireball, or it's not like the super helicopter kick that he had.
The super helicopter kick.
Yeah, so I like that they gave him that one. And I'm glad that he has a Raging Demon, because I mean, come on, what's Akuma without the Raging Demon? This is not Akuma. I would be bad if they didn't, but they did, so we're good. There's no problems there. I'm actually pretty excited for it. If any of the viewers don't know, I'm actually really, really into fighting games. Street Fighter is one of the ones I'm actually into a great deal, which is why Yume was like, of course you went with this one first. But there was an actual reason.
People not want to play Street Fighter anymore.
Don't pay attention to him. I don't know what he's talking about. He's just being him right now. Anyway, so that's Street Fighter. And we're going to go ahead and continue the fighting game streak right now, because we're going to talk about something that I'm about to put on blast. You ready for it, right?
I think.
We are going to talk about the actual reveal for the new Marvel vs. Capcom game.
I like the way it looks.
It looks... I never questioned the way it looks.
Because I didn't like the way Marvel vs. Capcom 3 looked like at all. It was terrible on my eyes. But I do like the one this one look. It looks a lot more smoother.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Okay.
As far as like what we can expect, they added a whole new gym.
Ugh. That's probably one of the worst things I saw. Is they're going with another gym system,
which completely reminds me of freaking Street Fighter X Tekken, and I hated the gyms in that.
It reminds me of like the way they tried to do the original Marvel game with the gym system in that one, but it's like no. You should know that this is a bad idea, and you should feel bad for trying to re-implement this. I don't know why Capcom thinks this is funny. Stop it. Because I'm pretty sure when they first reveal it, they're going to try to hype it up as the big thing, and people are going to be like, no.
People are just going to do combos.
Yep. Because at the core, a fighting game, you have to have it like that. You can't just decide, I'm going to just randomly throw in some things, especially if you make it like where it's a pickable thing, because there's always going to be one that's going to probably reign over everything, or one character that just completely takes advantage of one of them. And it's just not going to become fun. And Marvel is good for having characters just be totally dominant, and nobody should ever...
Breaker.
Whoa. That's Killer Instinct. Failure on your part. You should feel bad for that.
I feel a little bit bad. I do kind of feel bad because I never played Killer Instinct.
Oh, gosh. We're gonna have to fix that at some point. But anyway, yeah, and Marvel is really, really bad at having broken characters out of the gate. Then they update it, and then something else gets broken, or the most broken character becomes more broken because they decided, hey, this character's stomping in your ass. Let's make him stomp a little bit harder. Let's put him on some Tims, my guy.
Let's make him Gale times 10.
No, we're not gonna do this. and I'm upset because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel game, but The one thing that I will say is I looked at it, I noticed that instead of a 3-character system, it seems like they're going to the 2-character system, which completely reminds me of the Tatsunoko versus Capcom game, which I played that one. I liked it. It wasn't bad. I hope they do well with this one because I'll try it, because after looking at their very, very weak gameplay trailer, it seems like it may be... outside of the reveal trailer, the gameplay trailer seems like it may actually not be as broken, but of course, that's how Marvel vs. Capcom 3 looked. It looked like it wasn't going to be broken until you played it, and then broken out of the gate. Just don't even touch this version. They had to come out with a completely different version, which was still broken, and then they didn't update or try to fix any of these characters. But I hope they'll actually be able to do it this time, since I assume the original problems was that they used way too many X-Men characters or characters that are not particularly owned by Marvel anymore.
Yeah.
Or by Sony, so...
Get ready for some Inhumans.
Which is weird because, well, I guess if it's going to be on Xbox, you can't really do... a lot of legal crap with that. But, so be prepared to not see Wolverine.
Yeah.
Sorry to break your bubble. No Cyclops. Sadly enough, no Gambit or Rogue, even though they didn't have him in the last game.
Gambit so bad.
I wanted both, and basically, I already know I have to bite the bullet, and they're just not going to be there. Yeah. They did reveal Captain Marvel, which is cool, but I'm really, really wondering who they're going to reveal for the Marvel side. I'm not really so much worried about the Capcom side. I can come up with everybody under the sun of the Capcom that they could reveal, and that's cool.
I just kind of feel like that whatever they do as far as the little argument they had, I feel like they'll squash it, and then we'll probably see like some
That's illegal. That's illegal stuff. It's not DLC, even maybe.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
Specific ones.
Yeah.
So we might see Scarlet Witch. Since she's an Avenger and they're focusing on the Avengers, if they're going to do that, they're probably going to go off in a movie. Mm-hmm. So we may see Scarlet Witch. We may see Quicksilver. But yeah, we may see Vision. Just going off of the movie.
It's something,
I guess. I'm not really hyper excited about all of those, but it's something.
It's time for them to get their shine.
Right. But I'm just wondering who else Marvel can pull out from under the carpet that'll actually make me interested, because I'm not going to lie, I don't see me taking to too many Marvel characters now.
I didn't even really play with any Marvel characters.
Well, I did. I played with Doctor Doom, so...
Yeah.
I mean, everybody played with Doctor Doom at a point, but I legit started with Doctor Doom because I actually like the character Doctor Doom. So, I'm actually a little butthurt that it's 99% sure I'm not going to see Doctor Doom, but I'm sure a lot of people out there will be absolutely happy that they will never have to see Doctor Doom foot dive that ass into the ground. We'll probably see Dante and Virgil again, but I am a little upset about that because I'm like, if they do...
I don't think it's going to be both of them.
I don't see them not. Why not? Like, if they do... I see Nero, but see, here's the other thing that I'm afraid about. If they do put in the Dante and Virgil versions, are they going to use the 3? Devil May Cry 3, or are they going to use the new DMC versions, which is going to make me so mad. No. And you say that, but you remember PlayStation All-Stars?
Stop.
Oh, now I have to stop. I'm just saying, PlayStation All-Stars let me down.
Capcom
Me
wasn't having that,
down.
In that game. They didn't even. You know what they could have did like a DLC. Did they do DLC? Costume?
I don't know. Yeah, they did. And they didn't give him his original look. They kind of gave him his... I don't know. I can't remember what they did with it, actually. See, the game was so bad, I don't know.
They won't do that.
Nobody bought that shit. Like, only people who thought it was going to be good. I'm sorry, and it hurt me because, see, they had Parappa the Rapper in there, which...
No, I meant, did they give him Did they give him his costume from the new game in Marvel's Capcom 3?
Oh, no!
See, that's what I'm saying.
No!
I don't think they're going to do that.
Well, at that point, the game hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, but they... Oh, wait, it didn't?
when Marvel vs. Capcom 3
They
came
still
out,
could
that was
add
like
it.
2011?
I think.
And then the newer version came out like 6 to 8 months later.
They still could have added it. They were still doing DLC.
Mm-mm. That version, I don't think came out until like 2012, 2013.
I can't remember. I didn't even touch it.
So, that, I'm just hoping that whatever characters they add, they'll keep it interesting. But you want to know how they kept people from shitting on this whole reveal in the trailer and all that stuff? They put
Mega Man.
Yes. Capcom knows exactly how to get people to gobble on it every time. It's like, oh, we shit on this character. You've been mad at us for a minute. We know we're about to reveal another game people are going to be mad about. How do we get you to buy this game? We're going to just release an ultimate version out probably in a year.
I don't think they're going to do that again either.
It's Capcom. I believe it.
It's Capcom.
See, it hasn't happened with Street Fighter V yet, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna come down the line where they finally get to the point where it's like, okay, this is all the original content that we're gonna release for 5, and they're gonna release it.
I don't think they're gonna do it as early as they did with.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna do it as early, but that also depends on the licensing with this, because if they can handle the licensing and it's fine, no problem. And I think that was one of the original reasons why they had to come out with Ultimate, is because they had to renew all that stuff, and they were like, let's just repackage it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they know what they did. They put Mega Man X out there in the start. And it's like, yeah, we got Mega Man in this one. Not Zero.
Right.
You know, Mega Man.
Mega Man.
He'll be here. Which means you have to buy this game. And you want to know what? Everybody that's been mad at Capcom and all that stuff, guess what they're saying? Oh, now I gotta buy it because Mega Man's in it. It's like, why? Fuck that. I mean, I like Mega Man. Don't get me wrong.
I like Mega Man too.
But I'm sorry. That wouldn't have just instantly made me just say, oh, I just want Marvel out the gate now. No.
I'm not.
Absolutely.
After seeing that, I think it's nice.
I'm going to have to see some extensive gameplay trailer to see if I'm going to play this broken piece of crap. With that, they revealed that, hey, let's put Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PS4, Xbox, and PC, which Xbox and PC players don't get it until like 6 months next year. Like, they get it in March or something. I was at 6/3. Ugh. So PS4 has it now. Like, it's you can go and you can download it right now if you wanna subject yourself to that type of torture. Not really caring about it, but I know there's a lot of people that's gonna.
Again. I'm not. Fuck that game. I'm not going back.
Oh, I bet.
I'm not going back.
So a lot of people are going to be playing Ultimate Marvel again.
Those of you that are still playing, kudos. Have fun.
I mean, sure, if that's your game, and I know it's a lot of people that's your game, but with no updates with this new version, if they say, hey, we updated this and we did this and we did this, I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll look and see how it works. But it's like, oh no, it's the exact same version on the consoles, only you just get 1080p, 60 frames per second. I'm like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Because, see, I don't want to go through the stress of this game once again. No.
9!
I will play the fighting games that I currently have that are a lot more fun and a lot more not as bad. I'm sorry. And I know this is terrible for me to say, and it's a bad game, but it is really not. I mean, for people who like games where, you know, one hit will just end up being death, you know, don't play Dive Kick.
Say goodbye to your first character.
You know.
Toodaloo.
And it's like, sure, you can say, oh, well, that means you're not good and stuff like that. Well, sure, I can not be good at that. If I can't strategize in the game, all I can do is, hope that I hit a button right and somebody got hit, and then now I'm playing by myself because they can't do a damn thing about it. I mean, it's easy to kill a person. That's not a problem for me. But it's just like, come on, where's the Yume? Where's the mind games? It's like, no, you just jump in and you press buttons as fast as you fucking can until you punch somebody in the jaw.
OTG.
So, Marvel. That I'm not really.
You tried.
I tried it, and I'm hoping Infinite looks a little bit better, because I'll try it. I probably won't like it.
I'll
And the only
shot.
reason why I want to try it is because it looks like Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Like, legit. Like, once I saw it, I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more interesting, but I'm not sold on that shit. I need some actual gameplay.
Yeah.
I need something. And I'm sure we'll get it, since apparently it's coming out next year. Woo, we don't know when.
The Capcom for even it.
Oh, I can't wait for the parody videos for it either, actually.
Super
gonna be
fun time,
fun.
yeah.
So, on to a much, much better subject. They revealed the anniversary of Parappa the Rapper.
In the rain or in the snow.
In the rain or in the snow. So,
I
if
am super geeked.
I'm pretty excited.
I legit still have it on my PlayStation.
I don't have the physical disc anymore. I mean, I have like downloaded versions of it, but this is a game that really came down to Yume and our childhood, and I will be playing it and buying it again because I absolutely love the game. Honestly, get ready for the let's play of this one because you know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
And then we gotta have somebody who's never played.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So one of the series that we're actually
Get
trying to
ready
get
for the
into
uh-ohs.
is one where we have people play games that they've never played before, usually older games that we feel like they should play. So we're probably gonna end up doing some sort of series where we'll have that game as the game someone plays. Of course, me and you may have played this game before. We're actually really good at it, so watching us play through it won't be as interesting. But watching someone else play through it should be pretty good. And the game is short, so it should be easy enough to go through it, unless they say, hey, with this, we added Parappa the Rapper 2 as well, because, hey, I would actually be happy about that.
I would be happy with that, too.
I mean, even though it's already on PlayStation Network, though, just Parappa the Rapper 2, but...
Give me the bundle, baby.
You know, I would take the bundle. The bundaloo.
The bundaloo.
The bundaloo.
You.
What was that? Stop.
Little Liu Kang got in me, dog.
Oh man, thinking about that, has anybody heard anything from Mortal Kombat? Like, I actually forgot that Mortal Kombat XL
Hey, no, like
existed
literally,
for a
somebody
second. Like,
somebody
wow.
mentioned it to me while I was at work.
Oh,
and
really?
I was like, wait, what? It took me a second to register the game. And I'm like, oh, I do have that game at home sitting collecting dust.
Just collected dust. Unfortunate, but I mean, I'm sorry. Mortal Kombat. It's always fun when it first comes out, but age is pretty bad in my opinion. So, but yeah, the new Parappa the Rapper. Well, not new, but a remake or remaster of it is coming out, which I'm happy. Which brings me to the next remaster.
Okay.
The one that you know I'm absolutely ecstatic for, and I will be doing a list. Yes,
we all are.
Yes. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Collection.
Whoa!
I cannot wait.
I can't wait. And you know what? Even though like they redid the whole. Well, I'm not gonna say redid the whole thing, but it seems like they added some stuff. Looking at that trailer. What though? I don't know, but it
looks
like,
visually added, not like we've added something new.
Nah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like it just.
Yeah.
Man, it gets my jollies.
Yeah. I can't wait for it. Like it really showed me that they were serious about getting a good remake, and I'm hoping. Well, yes, but I'm also hoping that with this they will actually create a brand new one off of the same scheme, because they don't need to change it.
They don't need to change it.
What they need
to do is the opposite of what people are doing with Sonic.
Yes. Oh my God. This is what I was getting at. I'm like, please don't overdo it. Keep it this simple. Add a ton of new stages, and just throw it in there on the same system or engine that you're using now. Mm-hmm. And I will buy it. I will buy it.
Naughty Dog, take my money.
And Naughty Dog usually comes out with great stuff. That's why I'm like, just understand that. You will see that this is going to sell well, because I'm buying it. It's going to sell well. I'm sorry, it's Crash Bandicoot. Like, just the quick share that we had.
Just as much as it sold off of just being hidden in Uncharted.
Yeah.
You know
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna go well. So, whenever that actually drops, I'll be buying it. No questions asked.
But could you imagine how geeked I was when...
I mean, my name's freaking Crash. How can I not get a Crash Bandicoot game?
When we played Uncharted 4, and you just so happened ended up playing it.
Yeah, I didn't expect to actually have the game in there.
I didn't either. And it had a little twist to it. Yeah. Try to beat Elena's score.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, bitch. I got you.
Whoa. Mad because you lost. It's okay.
I lost by like 2 plums, 2 peaches, or whatever the hell those things are.
Wampa fruit?
Wampa.
Wow.
I always called them like plums and peaches, dog.
Plums are purple. Those are clearly like red and yellow peaches. Or orange and
they
yellow.
Look like the peach emoji, dog, on your iPhone.
Crash is out there getting the peach. Before we even knew it. Okay. So, leads into the next game. The new Uncharted game, I guess, that they revealed. I thought it was DLC when I first saw it. But,
same.
Yeah, Uncharted is coming back.
Spin-off.
The Lost Legacy. And it seems like it's going to focus on Chloe and Nadine.
Right, which I didn't even know, like even if you tried to, like, follow the lore, I didn't know they had, like, some type of interaction. And then on top of that, you don't know if it's before or after.
Right. I think they probably explained it at some point, but just watching it, it's like, okay, so this is going to be a little different. Of course, it's not following Drake this time.
Which is good.
Which is fine. I have no problem with
Jake.
It.
I'm glad on how they...
Drake.
I'm glad at how they ended Drake's... I'm glad how they ended his story. You can leave it there. Okay. You can keep it going.
That's fair to me.
Somebody else. Which is what we thought they were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, kudos.
I can't help but say, though, like, watching the gameplay reveal trailer, it reminded me of another game. Like, the way they set up, but I can't remember what it is. Like, as I was watching it, it just seemed like it was another game I was watching.
I don't know.
It almost seemed, and maybe it's just the setting, but it kind of reminded me a little bit of, like, Resident Evil 5 and something else. Just the setting. But it was like something else about the gameplay just made me feel like it wasn't an Uncharted game.
I get that.
And I'm trying to remember or try to figure out what game it is that I was thinking of. If you guys remember, just go ahead and say, hey, yeah, it reminds me of this in the comment section or something. But it just had this feel of something else. But I really want to... I want to see a little bit more from it. I actually want to know when it's coming out. I'll get it. I mean, I like the Uncharted games, so I have no problems with playing it. Wasn't really much to say about that one because it's definitely. Oh yeah, and
it was just a shocker.
Well, yeah, I guess
as
so.
As far as who you playing with,
I didn't think it was a shocker. As I watched it, I was like. So this is Chloe, especially when she started fighting. I'm like, this is totally Chloe.
When I saw her eyes in the before she took the hijab off, I was like, that kind of looks like Chloe. But that was going off on a limb, and then it actually like turned out to be her, and I'm like, oh well, shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nadine was I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I didn't see the Nadine coming. That was out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm happy that we're gonna get another Uncharted. The last thing on the list.
More of that Chloe booty.
Oh my God! Here we go. We'll pull that one back a little bit. We're gonna talk about the last trailer that we want to talk about. The Last of Us Part 2. Now, Yume has already given me the side glance because I have not finished the first Last of Us game, but there are very, very good reasons why I haven't done it yet. But after watching the reveal, it has pushed me to want to finish it, so I shall be finishing it. When? I don't know, because Final Fantasy 15 has been taken up.
Yeah, obviously after Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, it's been taken up.
Everything gets a backseat to Final Fantasy 15.
Well, yeah. It's been taking up enough of my time, but I haven't had almost any time to play it like this past week. Life's been a little bit crazy, but I'm hoping that this week everything will be a little bit more tamed. I'll actually get a chance to, put in some honest hours because honestly, Yume has been demolishing through as much of this game as possible, and I'm trying to be on that level right now.
Let me give you all the visual. Crash, you can see me, but you see, like, this is the game.
Oh my God, here we go. You're
my
not
penis.
about. Oh,
that's what's going on.
You just dropped it in the bowl.
That's what's going on. That right
dropped
there.
it in the bowl.
That's what's happening
in the bowl
to that game.
In the bowl.
I'm still on chapter 3, and I'm level 56.
So, yeah, he's really going through.
Great game.
We'll have hopefully by next week. We'll do one specifically on how we feel, because if you guys have listened to the other 2 casts, basically on the original demos to the newer demos to the new one that we'll come up with, you'll see the difference, because I will say there's a grand difference. But we're not here to talk about Final Fantasy.
Let's take a roll back to Last of Us for a second.
Absolutely.
The thing with Ellie, I know you didn't get that far, but it just seems like she's taking like a real like dark turn, like at least based off looking at the trailer, and I think I kind of like that, because it's like she already seemed kind of like teetering on that path in the first one. But she was like, no, I'm out here to save humanity, and then some stuff happened. But whatever. So, and here we are in this one, and then it's just like blood and bodies, and then she's just like, yo, I'm out for blood. Lego.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit, boner time.
Oh. I don't know how I sit here with you half the time, but you know what? Okay.
I'm excited. I can't wait. Remember when there was the rumors about them doing a movie on it? On the first one, at least?
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if that's happening. If so, man, my body's ready for that also. I hope they really do it.
I wouldn't know. If they do, yeah, of course I'll watch it. But yeah, I know a lot of people are excited about it. Hopefully, when we get some more stuff about it, we'll go into it a little bit more. I can't say I can't wait. I can't wait, but I can't say that because I still haven't finished the first one. But I'm pretty sure once I finish the first one, I'll be completely ready for that one. It doesn't have a release date, so it seems like I do have time. I kind of want. Don't ruin this for me. I kind of want to make sure to finish it before April, because when
you basically, by the time you even get halfway in Final Fantasy 15, P5 will be coming out.
I don't know if that was like legit, or was he really just throwing that much shade at me once again?
It was a tad bit of shade.
You know what?
It was a tad bit of shade. Anyway,
but yeah, that's mainly the things that we saw from the reveal here. I'm actually happy with the way the PlayStation experience went. We saw some really good stuff. Definitely check for a lot of the trailers.
They always do a good job.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, I can't wait for these games to come out. It's definitely going to be something that I'm looking forward to next year, in the next couple years, just to see what's going on. We got some good stuff on the horizon, and I'm happy about it. But yeah, I mean, just of course, if you haven't already, we have a Facebook page. I'll add the link in the description on this video cast, and just go ahead and visit it. Give it a like. Anytime we come up with content, it's gonna go there. We're gonna definitely get into dropping more content. When news come out, we'll definitely drop some posts about it, so you'll know about it when it happens. But yeah, we're just getting our feet off the ground with it. So of course, bear with us as we make sure that we get this stuff handled. This is definitely something we want to make sure that we have for you guys. But keeping this stuff going isn't cheap. It isn't free. And we want to make sure we get better quality for you guys down the line. So, of course, we still got to make sure that we're working those day jobs, Mm-hmm. So, yeah. You got anything to add?
I'm like I said, I'm just from now on, I'm going to be a little more diligent on the page. I have a lot of content to post, especially with me playing 15. I have so much fuckery that game has put me through that I would love to share with you all, so you guys can be amazed by the things that I pulled off when the game was just like, "Hey, you stop," and I'm like, "No, I ain't no bitch." So, yeah.
All right. Well, once again, this is Save Point Overcast. We're signing out.
Whoa!
One time for the crash. I got you.